What's up everyone, Darren Tommaso here. So in our first phase of programming for the starter pack, we're going to incorporate tempo via isometrics and eccentrics. So when it comes to movement, you have three portions of your lift. You have your eccentric, which is the lengthening of your muscle fibers. You have your isometric, which is a static position. And then you have your concentric, which is that spring and recoil back up. So eccentrics, think about this in terms of your squat. When you lower down into your squat, that's your eccentric portion of the lift. You're lowering and you're loading into and stretching out those muscle fibers. Think of it as a resistance band. Then at that bottom of that squat, you're in your isometric position, where then you have to change directions back into your concentric, which is kind of that snap of the resistance band. You get that recoil and that power back up. So for our first phases of programming, we're going to focus on slowing down the tempo as you lower into that eccentric portion of the lift. We're going to get you holding isometric holds for extended periods of time. So why do we do that? Your body can control more motor units during those eccentric portions of your lift. So think about that. If you have 300 pounds on your back, it's easier to fall down into that than get back up to it. So you're a little bit stronger in that position. In addition, when we load into those muscle fibers and we stretch them out, that's when we get to have those micro tears in the muscle fibers. And when you have those micro tears, that's when your body synthesizes protein, gets stronger, and rebuilds even stronger than before, because those muscle fibers are now stretching out. So you're going to improve your mobility in addition to your strength. So as we go through these isometric and eccentric exercises, we're also going to train your body how to control itself a little bit better. So when you lower into that slow tempo movement, you're stimulating more muscle fibers. You have to actively engage in each exercise and control yourself into that lowering portion of the lift. In addition, eccentric and isometric training is really great for improving tendon and ligament health around your joints. So a lot of times, especially with at-home workouts, a lot of times jumping, burpees, etc., causes a lot of joint pain. And that's because you're focusing primarily on that kind of concentric portion of that lift, that power of that lift. So by slowing it down, you're going to really focus instead of loading into the muscle fibers, less so in the joints, and this is going to help you be a little bit more stronger under load so you don't have kind of joint pain.